Hey, for those out there who are freaking out about things a little bit, let's talk about our freakouts and then how we overcame our freakouts.
So you go first.
All right. I guess being aware that you're freaking out is a good thing. Like, we're all going to freak out for something or other in life. If it's not this or something else. So I guess this episode could be called Freak Out.
I like when you name the episodes right in the middle of the podcast episode.
Yeah, this one's called Freak Out. Yeah, let's go with the Freak Out. This is called the Freak Out because times in our life, we'll start with COVID-19 related, because there are people who are go-getters and doers, and now they got to stay home. They could be freaking out. So I'm going to talk about my mini freakouts and how I handled them. One, it helps me to be aware that I'm freaking out. So when you told me about the masks, that we had to wear masks now, and we were in that phase, I could feel my brain tweak. I could feel that I couldn't hear anymore. I felt something changing me where if you kept talking about the mask, I was going to freak out.
Wow.
Like that.
That's intense.
It could be intense. It's the precursor to that. So to recognize, like, I can't handle this.
Yeah.
I said to you, I'm like, I can't talk about it. Can we please talk about it tomorrow? I got to reset. I can't handle it. So I think knowing that you're freaking out and calling yourself on it and letting your loved ones know, like, this is a scene from Entourage where is his name Johnny? Who's the brother?
Johnny Drama.
Johnny Drama. He's like, I'm bugging out, man. And he totally goes, go with it. And he goes with it.
Yeah.
He's right. Like, yeah. I think to call the freak out is important. So that's my advice to you guys and girls who are home and maybe freaking out a little. Recognize it, call it out, and let your loved ones know and what you need. I can't have this right now. Can you cook for the next 5 days? If you can get away with that one, go for it.
That ain't happening.
I'm the cook. Jen doesn't like that suggestion. But it's a freak out you handled. We all had a freak out. It's COVID-19, man. If you never freak out, you're not normal. If you never freak out, you're not normal. Everyone fess up.
Yeah.
Pause, pull over on the side of the road, take 30 seconds and think, what was my freak out?
Yeah.
And if you didn't have a freak out, you're a liar. Point blank.
Oh.
Or you're like the Dalai Lama.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny.
What do you got?
Oh, you know what I have. You know the freak out I'm going to tell you
Well, the mics
about.
weren't on, so I don't know. I just turned the mics on. My bad. So let's have it.
Yikes. My freak out actually occurred today for the first time. I have been this is like a support group.
you just see me jumping in
I looked over and you're like,
I felt like a little like Dr. Phil with a little more hair, but I felt him like possess me.
yeah, I saw that you became a counselor and you were going to be my therapist and listen supportively.
Please, Jen, share your story.
I received the masks from Devlin.
Thanks, Dev.
And I was not sure how to put them on because they have like these two thin, what is it, rubber?
They're like rubber bands.
Rubber bands. And I am,
Is it too soon? Wait, I'm sorry. Is it too soon to talk about?
It doesn't, it was too soon, but I've now crossed the threshold where there's no turning back. I'm owning my shit.
I'm the worst counselor, bringing up something that just happened that's dramatic.
It's good. That's good. It's good.
It's good you wrote that horrible thing.
Thank you. I'll put it to bed. In and out in one day. This happened this morning.
Like a boss. Let's get outside.
So, and I'm like a little challenged when it comes to spatial, like, look at you. Kurt is adamantly nodding.
Lesson learned there. Don't nod too much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You are spatially challenged. Yes, wife. Yes. I know that about you. You just standing up and ooh.
It's these spring equinoxes. I'm telling you, they got me a little loopy.
And so I put like the first one on, but they're not easily, you can tell which one's on top. And so I just like put one on the bottom, like I just put it on my head, put it on the other part of my head. And then my hair is just sticking out like I just got out of bed like a psycho. Like I've never seen my hair look like that ever. We probably should have taken a picture.
Oh, shame on us. We're not always in the nonsense mood. Sometimes we're serious and we're taking care of life. This is a zone we get in. And you were not in the nonsense
I wasn't
zone.
in the nonsense
You
zone
are.
for
I
you to
want to
get a
go out and
photo.
go shopping because we never leave the house, and this mask is driving me crazy. And you're standing there looking at me like I'm a crazy person and
Yeah.
not helping me.
You see me struggling.
Your hair was so disheveled.
And I kept saying, I just need to fix my hair. How can I do it? And I'm trying to like fix my hair. And then like I'd get like the rubber bands underneath my hair, but then the mask wasn't staying on my face. And whew. Then I just ripped the mask off and I was like, I'm not going. So
is that all that happened?
I had a freak out. I had a freak out moment because I was just like, if I can't just wear the mask like a normal person, I don't know what that is, but I know I've seen people out and their hair doesn't look like mine. And I just want my hair to look normal.
Yeah, if I'm going to wear this stupid mask, can my hair at least look normal?
Right. I don't care about wearing the mask. I just didn't want to look like a psychopath who just woke up out of bed like I stuck my fingers in a socket.
Yeah, that was a little lit. So, yeah.
So that was my freak out moment. And then
You overcame it in like 2-3 minutes, though.
because we left the house.
You came up. I didn't think you were going to come out the other side. Like you could. I didn't take me 2 or 3 minutes to overcome you telling me about masks. I needed the night.
You had to sleep on it.
You apparently.
That's because there was no way in a cold hell I was staying home. Like I was like really looking forward to getting out of the house.
So know what your motivation is. Know what your motivation is to overcome your freak out.
Yeah.
So you had the motivation. If I overcome this freak out,
I get to
I
leave
get
the
this.
house.
So have a treat for you, waiting for yourself.
Yeah.
If I overcome this freak out, I have this waiting for me. I get to leave the house.
Mm-hmm.
And you did 3 minutes like a boss. You were over it and we were out and we were cracking jokes like 3 minutes later. You really got on the other side of that.
Yeah.
So some people have it a lot harder than us and are freaking out a lot more, I imagine. If I was in my 20s and this was happening, it would be a different perspective than it happening now. I'm a little bit more aware of myself.
Well, with age comes wisdom.
A little more prone to freak outs in my 20s and 30s. Mm-hmm. So, want to each share one more freak out in our
I don't
life?
have another freak out.
In life?
Oh, I thought you were going to say about quarantine.
No. COVID-19 has been pretty gentle on us. Thank God. Grateful, knock on wood.
Gratitude.
Yeah, gratitude. For those who it's a little harder on, let's share another freak out in our lives and how we handled it. And then...
You clearly have another one. I don't know where. It just sounds like you have a well to draw from with these things here.
Can I help you out with one of yours?
No, dude. That is so messed up. That's like me calling. Oh, can I help? Hold on. Cha-ching. Here comes the magic memo pad that I've been keeping track of for the past 19 years.
Fair.
Of all...
Where you going?
I'm spinning around. I'm spinning around.
I don't have 300.
Spinning around.
I don't have 360-degree camera work yet. When I do, whenever Jen turns, her side of the screen will flash her face. I have my iPhone and it's set up over there. Yeah. No.
If I'm going to spin around,
Look,
spin this way.
Trust me. One, I don't keep a list. It's not like that.
Oh, but I'm sure there are some shining moments that are etched in your brain.
Freak out moment that I love, and I know you're gonna like it.
Oh, I know the one you're gonna. I immediately. Yeah,
on three.
On 2, 3.
Skippo. I think we do okay at the Newlywed Game, by the way.
We would do. We would kick the Newlywed Game's ass.
All right,
cheers.
Hold on, Skippo, for a second. Jen and I are having a fabulous drink. We kind of jumped in the middle of the show because I didn't have the mic set up. My bad. What is this called?
This is the Spring Equinox, and it is so delicious.
I'll flash up the recipe for this drink. It's off the charts. So good.
Tito's, Cointreau, organic lime juice, organic black cherry juice, some fresh grated ginger, garnish with half of an orange slice, and some dark cherries. black cherries. Okay.
It goes down like a soda pop and it hits you like Saturday evening. It's pretty nice.
Oh, I love it. I think it's a great, it's a good transition from the bourbon-based winter drink to spring. I'm not ready for gin. Gin's more, I think, summer. I'm feeling it when the weather's a little warmer. But right now, like vodka. Yeah, sure. Because I don't really drink vodka otherwise. Like, I'm not a vodka person. Could give a crap. I find it to be a little boring. I'd rather be a little more innovative with some bourbon and some bitters.
Well, the drink's fantastic. I'm definitely going to... if I've known me, the recipe already flashed up. And it'll be in the show notes if you're listening. The Great Skippo Freak Out. How'd you handle it? When did you realize
First of all, let us provide some background information here. Like my age.
And what Skippo is. Yeah.
Okay, that too. I think I was, 23 at the time?
Yeah.
Kurt and I had been dating for like a year.
A hot second.
And we were living together in our first home together, our townhome in PA.
Mm-hmm.
And we both weren't working, so we were having a really fun time in life.
I'd saved for this moment. I was at a point in my life where I'd worked 5.5 years at a job and I needed a break from life. Jen and I met. I'd saved money for this and I was sharing it with someone. We didn't work and we didn't care because we had a little bit to play with.
And we really made the best of it. It was so much fun.
Oh my God, I would do it all over again.
It really was great. So one day we decided to play Skippo.
Which is a card game that is fantastic.
It's a fun game.
Maybe my favorite card game.
Yeah, it's good. And for when we discovered it, we were like psycho about it because we loved playing. We would play all the time. And you can get like really competitive.
You can.
And Kurt's naturally competitive.
I've gotten over that, but I used to be such a bastard.
Yeah, he likes to say he's gotten over it. And
you know I've gotten over it. That's... No. Look. I'm going to... Okay. You're messing with him. I will fully own that from 0. I'm 51. I'll even give you a total benefit of the doubt. Let's say 0 to 50 even. I was competitive. Let's even say that. I'm holding my fingers back.
Yeah.
Just giving you the whole hand. I'll even give you 0 to 50. I was competitive. I've gotten over that. I'm not competitive anymore.
I'm going to wait and see that then.
You're not going to throw me like, is this a
scrap?
Yeah, throw me a scrap.
I'm not sure. I need to think about when I've played games with you.
Wow.
Or seen you in situations.
Wow. That's for reals. All joking aside,
No,
you think I'm equally competitive?
No, maybe not. And this is what I'm basing my evidence on. Christmas Eve.
Okay.
We host, and we were playing Pictionary, and I don't feel like you were super competitive. And then when we were at your brother's house for Calia Christmas, we were playing games, and you didn't seem that competitive. Although you were competitive with the rolling of the dice and the money game, but that was just fun. So it wasn't like a psycho competitor like you get where you're like intense. So you've chilled out.
Yeah, I used to.
Okay. Now you've converted me. See? It wasn't that bad.
Thank you, by the way.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I've chilled out. I'm so glad you, I want to say saw it, because I consciously put in effort into that.
I know you've been
probably
working
for
on that.
15 years. Like when I was called out how competitive I was, that took like 15 years to overcome and come to the point where you can have examples of how I'm not competitive. The habits are a tough one.
Yeah, apparently 15 years long.
So, but she and I are playing skiffle at the height of my competitive nature. So,
and
with the
I think
story.
I kept losing game after game, and then at the last game, I'd had enough.
What were you drinking? This is hysterical.
Well, I don't know if
I think you were drinking.
All right, so I lost the game, and then I freaked out, and I threw the cards.
Yes, the cards first.
And then I went over to the refrigerator, And as I was walking over to the refrigerator, I was probably cursing.
Yes. Yeah.
And then I cracked open a beer. And I think what made it really bring the story to life is that I was wearing like overalls, like hillbilly type overalls. It was just so it was
cursing.
Almost yeah,
beer.
Yeah,
your
like,
overalls.
Put me in
over Skippo.
Yeah.
So all right, how'd you overcome that? Because that's a freak out.
Well,
Everyone freaks out. Everyone freaks out.
I think I drank my beer. I don't remember.
Yeah, but you got on the other side. You were. What I learned from you. Before meeting you, if something bothered me, if something threw me off, I could sit in it a little. A little varies. That's subjective. Let me be more definitive. Depending on what it was, I could sit in something for hours to a day. Like, I look at sitting in anything in hours to a day now, and I'd be like, there was something wrong with me. Why am I sitting in this over an hour? Why is this not going away? Because if you can recognize something, you can get over it. So you got over it pretty quick, and you always got over things quick. And I learned getting over things quick from you. From watching you.
Aww.
I learned from watching you. So, I don't know if you may not remember.
Is this joint yours?
You may say,
where'd you get it?
I learned from watching you. It's like an after school special. It's funny. So, I have no doubt you were over it in 5 minutes. So, if you can, even if it's slightly fictional, what's your process of overcoming something? Is there like a recognition process? I don't want to feel what's your process?
I think I check in with my ego and I go, can I let this go? Can I recognize, even in my anger, whether I'm ready to really know what it is or not, but even just to know that I can let it go? Mm-hmm. Can I do that? It's good to lead with that, because that's the higher way to go, and then it'll release you quicker. Versus asking your ego if your ego needs it to just feel like scratch that itch of feeling like entitled to feel angry or whatever.
There's validity in that. I like that you recognize that. That's equally important. Recognizing, one, I am freaking out, but two, like, I need this freak out. Because if you can go there, then it won't go on too long or be too dramatic. It'll be just enough.
Because you're aware of it. You're like, I'm allowing myself this 1 minute to throw the cards and crack a beer and feel a little angry in a very outward way for other people to witness.
It was beautiful. I'm sure I have a picture during that time that I will forget I have.
You were taking pictures of me while I was doing that. Horrible. Horrible. And I know the picture you're talking about.
Horrible. Oh, so wait. Horrible. You know what's horrible?
I probably was laughing at you while you were taking the picture.
You know what's horrible?
What?
What's worse, people? Weigh in. We'll put up a poll.
Here's another one.
Maybe we'll put up a poll. Which is worse?
Never gonna see.
Which is worse? Taking pictures of people while they're freaking out. You know it's not that bad. Oh, I lost it Skippo again. Drinking a beer. Life's horrible.
Yeah.
We don't have to work. I'm drinking a beer. I lost the Skippo. These are my problems. What's worse? That. Or, do you ever have a laughing attack? Like a real laughing attack. I get them. They must be in my gene pool. I think they are in my gene pool. My mom's side. I see my mom do it. I see my nonni do it. My sister does it. I see my brother do it. It's in the family.
Yeah.
A laughing attack. Uncontrollable. You're crying, laughing, your stomach hurts, your face hurts, and you cannot stop.
And when you try to talk, it's
like dogs hear us when we talk, like that. Yeah.
You can't even get words out. It's just sounds.
When I get in that zone, I may enjoy it like the freak out. I may indulge it for a minute. Because it feels good. It's like you're leaving the world. You're in your own world. You're in your own zone. But there comes a point where then I'm looking for one of my strategies to cut this off. I have to look at something serious. I have to think of something serious. So I'm actively trying to stop myself. Is it?
Why would you want? Wait, no.
Is it
Why
worse?
would you want to stop yourself from laughing like that?
Because your side hurts, your muscles hurt inside you that you didn't even know were there, especially when you get older and you don't do anything anymore. And then so any kind of activity, including laughing, hurts you. And your face hurts and you're crying and your brain hurts is because it's slightly tweaked and you can't stop and you're like trying to focus to stop because you're in, as much as you're having a great, crazy time, you're in pain.
Okay.
Which is worse?
Oh, I know where he's going with this.
Somebody taking a picture of you because you're freaked out about losing the Skip-Bo game. Or right when you're trying to turn the corner on your laughing attack. The person who's your new best friend. Who you want to marry someday. Who you love more than anything and you trust more than anything. Comes at you and tries to turn it up and not let you get out of that. As much as I was competitive, you used to do that.
Yeah, I did.
You're notorious.
Mm-hmm. It was fun.
I love you
You're
for it.
an easy target.
You know what's great? I love you for it outside of every moment except that moment where I just feel like I feel like I'm gonna go insane. My mind's like tweaking to the max because you're like feeding into it and ramping me up. And then two, it's like insufferable physical contortions.
All right, are we talking about the same experience here?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it on 3.
We don't even have to. People are going to get sick of us saying on 3. We're talking about 1, 2, 3, Amsterdam. Well, doesn't Amsterdam say enough?
Kurt was having a moment. We were staying at an Airbnb. It was a bed and breakfast in Amsterdam, and Kurt was Maze bed and breakfast. And I love that we booked this place when we were staying in London, and our friend Mia had gone to Amsterdam before us, and it turned out without us even talking to each other, we ended up staying at the same exact place. It was just so weird.
I guess you girls both have good taste.
Yeah, it was a great place, and. Yeah. Kurt was having a moment where he was like, Jen, and I was like, I had to go to the bathroom or something, and the bathroom was like a whole flight of stairs up, but if you like crouch down, you could see into the bedroom. And I just saw you, and I was standing like crouching at the top of the stairs watching you and just laughing my ass off because you were like, Jen, where are you? I need you. And I'm like, hee.
Yeah, I was calling out for you because I couldn't stop. I needed you to.
Yeah.
I called you and asked me to help me to stop.
And I'm just laughing my ass off at the top of the stairs. So then I finally come downstairs, and I don't know, I found you on the floor in between the bed and the dresser.
Why did I go there? Why was I hiding there?
Curled in a ball, hysterically laughing.
Why did I go from on top of a comfortable bed to on a hard floor, essentially hiding? Why did I do that?
I don't know why.
Yeah, could you fabricate a story as to why I would go from a comfortable bed to you coming downstairs and me on the floor
because
hiding?
You thought something was really funny and you couldn't stop laughing.
I wasn't hiding from anything.
You were hiding from me.
I wasn't hiding from the scutch. Who's coming to get me?
And you know what's hilarious is I took a photo of you.
Yeah. So I'm a dick for taking a photo of you, getting a little upset about a Skip-Bo game, but I'm having I'm about to go into the mental hospital. I'm about to like turn that corner and never come back.
You had like tears in your eyes as you were like laughing, and you, it was the funniest thing. You had on like a gray shirt with like some green up top. I remember the shirt you were wearing and everything.
Yeah, I'll flash that up.
So funny.
I'll say this. In that moment, it's sheer torture. Outside that moment, it's priceless.
It's hilarious.
It's priceless.
It's a great story.
Yeah, so.
Well, I think, you know what? I hope that you guys got a lot of great advice about how to handle quarantine life right now from us.
We're zoning. I was thinking I think the show's wrapping up, and you went right into the wrap up. It's crazy.
So this has been fun.
Yeah, if you're freaking out, I feel bad, but I promise you.
If you're freaking out, I feel bad.
But I promise you, go in somewhere, get by yourself, the bathroom, the closet, your bedroom, and just look at yourself and be like, all right, what am I freaking out about? What do I need? and then just let people know what you need. And it makes it infinitely easier.
Yeah. Clear communication, saying what you want.
And if you have someone that you trust and love, they'll do what you say, not the opposite.
Unless they're a skilled professional that knows just how close to the edge they can take it.
You've been a skilled scotch your entire life. A scotch is skilled. If you're an annoyance to people, you're not a skilled professional scotch. If you're a scotch, that's a professional role. Yeah. That's like, just where to go with people.
You can read
to make
the scene.
it funny and get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
And you are a master.
Well, this is perfect. Thank you. This is my last sip of the Spring Equinox. May you all have as peaceful and just, have the quarantine experience that's meant for you, and may it be peaceful for you. If you make this, let me know how it turns out. I don't know how you're going to do that. Kurt, you seem to have our channels.
What am I doing? I
totally I'm not
out.
Listening to you.
I totally zoned out.
Where can people reach us if they wanted to?
Oh, you could totally find us on Instagram at
Jay Vitello.
And the show. Now That's Nonsense. Of course, one of the stars. Now That's Nonsense. Or you can hit us up. Gmail. NowThatsNonsense@gmail.com. Or you can find us on the web at, do people say on the web? Am I dating myself?
I mean, it's more infomercial-like, but sure.
All right, tell them. Oh, you don't like the website. Jen hates unofficial websites, but hey, keeping costs down for the show, you could find us at nowthatsnonsense.blogspot.com. It's not a mouthful. The Now That's Nonsense you already know. Then you just add the .blogspot.com.
.blogspot. Super easy.
I'll put it in the show notes. Thanks. I hope you're all doing well.
This is Jen saying namaste.
And this is Kurt saying peace.